Welcome on back, Rebel Herd, to another episode of Lone Star Wrangler football. Alright, it's the start of the 2022 season, week 1. Let's check out the preseason polls. Georgia starts at number 1. They had one loss last season. They're beat by Georgia Tech, who's number 2. Texas, 99, 99, 97. Number 3, they're our second game of the year. Ohio State, Oklahoma. Where's the Wranglers? There we go. We're in the top 100. Look at that. Number 77 in the nation. D minus. Matt O'Rourke doesn't get any respect for a 61 overall across the board team and a 2-star prestige program. Come a long way since day one when we were a 23 overall 1-star school. Where are they picking us to go in the conference this year? They have us slotted in at 5th in the West, 7th overall. They have us in the top half of the conference, which means we should at least go 500, right? On the Heisman watch, Michael Barnes, who got 2nd last year, he's a senior now. He's ready to win the Heisman. Should be the front runner the whole way. Hopefully he gets it this year. He deserved it last year. He had a lot of rushing yards. He ran for 3,456 rushing yards and 32 touchdowns. They didn't give him the Heisman last year. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. He was all Minnesota's offense. I don't even know. How did they simulate that much? Holy crap. He had 502 carries. Only caught one pass. They just handed him the ball all day. Gotta have the NCAA record now. We got a couple preseason All-Americans. Let's check in on them. Bill Brown is first team All-NCAA at left end. Let's go. And Johnny Death Reynolds, he is first team strong safety as a senior this year. Let's go. All-Conference USA preseason players. Bill Brown, first team All-Conference left end. Ranger the Law McGraw, first team All-Conference USA middle linebacker. Arthur Morgan, first team All-Conference USA free safety. Johnny Death Reynolds, first team All-Conference USA strong safety. On the second team, Alan Pierre, second team All-Conference USA defensive tackle. And Dusty Bluebonnet, second team All-Conference USA cornerback. He's actually redshirting this year. And then our kicker, Mark Henry, second team All-Conference USA kicker. All right, let's get ready to take on the Houston Cougars. They're an 81 overall team, 84 offense, 78 defense. Kirk Herbstreit's actually going with the Lone Star Wranglers to beat the Houston Cougars. But let's go. Let's take down the University of Houston Cougars in Reliant Stadium. Yeehaw! And here we are in beautiful Reliant Stadium in Houston, Texas, as the Houston Cougars and the Lone Star Wranglers face off to start the season in our 3rd season of Lone Star Wrangler football. Should be a great game. Let's have some fun. We'll start with the ball. Houston kicking off to start the game. Big return from Johnny Death Reynolds to start his senior year. A 43-yard return will start us at the 45. Here comes Ramon Powell, the junior quarterback, starting this year. Powell slides after a 9-yard gain on the Reed keeper. Hand off to Steamboat Sammy Fogarty to start the year running. Brings up 3rd down and inches. And the angry tortilla, George Padilla, powers forward for a first down. Looks like Clyde Simpson is hurt. He hasn't even got the ball yet. Hand off to Steamboat Sammy for an 11-yard gain. First down. Another handoff to Steamboat Sammy. He gets 7 yards on that gain. What? Who was that to? Powell throws an interception, and they house it all the way, but there's a clipping call on the return. They'll knock him back. I have no idea who he was throwing that pass to. He didn't even throw it close to anybody. It was thrown right to a defender. I have no idea what's going on right now. That made no sense. Oh! And Alan Pierre gets his first ever sack as a defensive tackle. He moved to that position during the offseason. Rusty Westwood and Mario Williams experimenting with new playmakers on the defensive line. It's working so far. Buck Rhinestone gets off a block and tackles a running back for a 3-yard loss. 3rd down and 20. McGraw pushes him out after a 10-yard gain on the screen pass. 3 and out after the interception. Great plays by the defense. Clyde Simpson never got a carry. Bruised his ribs. He's out for the game. Gonna have to be Steamboat Sammy Fogarty for the rest of the game. We'll start this drive from the 48-yard line. Fogarty holds on to it on the angle route. Gains 4 yards. 2nd down and 6. Darrell Burns takes the pitch on the triple option. Gains no yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 6. Colt 45 makes his first career catch for the Wranglers. A 22-yard gain and a first down. Powell throws that a little bit too early and offline, incomplete. Corey Moss makes a jump up to catch the pass, but it gets knocked away with contact. Brings up 3rd down and 10. I think Moss was wide open. Henry trots out to kick the field goal. He kicks it right down the middle and good. The Wranglers go up 3-0. Bunch of great blocks by the Cougars and a huge kickoff return there. We'll start this drive inside the 15-yard line. Quarterback sails that ball out of bounds. Nobody open anywhere. Incomplete across the middle. Had a guy there, couldn't hit him. And the blitz gets to him, knocks the pass away. Incomplete, and Houston's going to have to kick a field goal. We'll start this drive at the 30-yard line. Powell floats that a little too far. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up. Powell powers forward and gets 9 yards. Brings up 3rd down and 1. Steamboat Sammy Fogarty with a head full of steam gets 3 yards and a 1st down. Powell dumps the ball off to Burns on the flat route. He gets up the field for 6 yards. 2nd down and 4. Powell keeps it on the read option, gets 3 yards. Brings up 3rd down and 1. Hit Corey Moss on the screen pass. Cuts up the field for 8 yards and moves the sticks. Powell keeps it and runs up the field for 14 yards and another 1st down. Powell slides after a 9-yard gain on the keeper. 2nd down and 1. Powell's a little late getting the ball there. 3rd down and 1. And nowhere to go on 3rd down and 1. Powell's brought down for a loss. And that's the end of the first quarter. We're all knotted up here at 3s with a big decision for the Lone Star Wranglers coming up. Do they go for 3 or go for it? And Rusty Westwood has the offense on the field. We're going for it. And on the triple option, Steamboat Sammy Fogarty takes the pitch and gets us all the way down to the 2-yard line. 1st and goal. Fogarty loses 2 on the stretch play to the right. Powell keeps it on the read option and cuts into the end zone. And the Lone Star Wranglers go up 10-3. Oh, they'll start this drive all the way back to the 16. 10-yard gain on 1st down brings up 2nd and inches. They run it and get 4 yards on the gain. 1st down. And Johnny Death Reynolds comes in as he sees the quarterback scramble and takes him down for a sack. Loss of 3 on the play. Another dirt nap for Johnny Death Reynolds. Let's go. They catch the out route, cut up the field for a 16-yard gain and a 1st down. Quarterback gets it away quickly with the blitz coming. Incomplete. Gunner Cannon stops him short of the line of gain. 3rd and inches. And they run it up the middle for a 6-yard gain to move the sticks. 1st and 10. 12-yard gain on that play. Another 1st down. Defense needs to get a stop here. Storm Rider Steel takes him down after a 2-yard gain. 2nd down and 8. And another 1st down after a 10-yard gain on that catch. Inside the red zone. Big sack there by Tim Morales. Brings up 2nd and 18. Like they were trying to get the screen set up on the left side or something. Wasn't there. And Johnny Death Reynolds misses the hit on the running quarterback. He slips by him and runs up the field, and nobody else can bring him down, and he's in for a touchdown. Houston ties it up at 10. And Corey Moss fumbles trying to make a play on the kickoff return, and the Cougars scoop it up. They have the ball to start the drive on a 28-yard line. Oh, the boot's going to review it. Oh, it looks like the ground might have caused this. Like his knee's down. Hit Gammalee on the screen pass. He gains 4 yards. Powell refuses to go down. Brings up 3rd down and 2. And with a head full of steam, Steamboat Sammy Fogarty powers forward for 7 yards and a 1st down. Hand off to Burns for a 5-yard gain on the read option. Powell gets taken down after making the right read. Slip by him. We've got a long ways to run. Steamboat Sammy Fogarty only gets 6 yards when we need 7. Brings up 4th down and 1. And Powell keeps it and runs it up the field for an 8-yard gain and a 1st down. Powell hits big play Bobby Haynes, dragging across the middle, 9-yard gain, 2nd and inches. And Steamboat Sammy Fogarty gets 13 yards on the give. First down inside the red zone. Powell throws another corner out to the tight end, way off line, incomplete. 2nd down and 10. And with a head full of steam, Steamboat Sammy Fogarty takes the pitch and runs it into the end zone for a touchdown. And the Lone Star Wranglers go up 17-10 with a minute to go in the second quarter. Incomplete pass dropped by the wide receiver over the middle. 2nd and 10. And it's an interception. Newcomer to the team, Marshall Wyatt, the slot corner, picks it off. And with 50 seconds to go before half, we have the ball at the 32-yard line. Let's go, Wranglers. Hit Gamley up the seam for a 15-yard gain and a first down. Robbie Lawless with a 16-yard catch, his first ever career catch as a Wrangler, and it's a touchdown from Ramon Powell. The Lone Star Wranglers extend their lead to 14, 24-10. 30 seconds to go before halftime. Quarterback scrambles for a 12-yard gain, first down, and they call timeout. 22 seconds on the clock. It's an inside our territory, 12 seconds to go, 2 timeouts. And the 12 gauge is there for the tackle for loss on the screenplay. Brings up 2nd and 14 with 7 seconds to go. Incomplete pass, brings up 3rd and 14 with 5 seconds on the clock. They'll probably take another shot at the end zone here. And the pass is knocked away by Marshall Wyatt, and that ends the half. The Lone Star Wranglers take it into half with a 14-point lead over the Houston Cougars, 24-10. Here comes the Wrangler defense. They got 3 sacks and an interception in the first half. Let's see if they can continue on this dominating performance. They're running up the middle on a draw, gets 7 yards. 1-yard gain on the out route. Brings up a big 3rd down and 3 to start the half. There's nobody to take him down after the read. First down inside our territory. Big 40-yard reception gets him a touchdown. It's Lone Star 24, Houston 17. We might have a good old-fashioned Texas shootout after all. Hit Gamley on the screen and he gets nowhere. 2nd and 10. Steamboat Sammy takes a read option give and gets 6 yards. Brings up 3rd down and 4. Corey Moss had a step, but Ramon Powell left it hanging too far up in the air and underthrown. And the safety makes a play, comes away with the interception, and Houston takes over at the 46-yard line. Scootsman shoots in there at the slot corner, gets the quarterback sack on the scramble. No gain on the play. Wide receiver drops the in route. Would have been a first down. Instead, brings up 3rd down and 10. That time they hit the in route, get 14 yards and a first down. Apparently we're offsides. Doesn't matter, they got the first down anyways. Bill Brown gets the initial contact. Pierre takes him down after a 7-yard gain. Brings up 3rd down and 2. And another run, nets him 8 yards and a first down inside the red zone. Gains 3 yards in the read option keeper for the quarterback. Ranger McGraw gives him a little bit of a scare with some footsteps. 3rd down and 7. I don't know why he slid there. He had a wide open lane for a touchdown. He slides. Instead, they're going to have to kick a field goal. And the kick's right down the middle. The Lone Star Wranglers still hold on to a 4-point lead, 24-20 over the Houston Cougars. Scoots gets up the field for 36 yards. We'll start this drive at the 34. Powell keeps it on the read option, gets 10 yards, 2nd and inches. Powell's ball speed just isn't there to slip that pass by him, and he takes it all the way to the end zone, and the Houston Cougars go up 27-24 after this drive at the 30. Powell keeps it for 6 yards, 2nd down and 4. Steamboat Sammy Fogarty powers forward for a 7-yard gain. He's getting close to his first ever 100-yard game. Powell his Gammalee on the corner route. He makes the first down catch. And another give to Steamboat Sammy. He's at 99 yards. Hit big play Bobby Haynes on the screen pass. He cuts up the field for a 7-yard gain and a first down. Powell slides after an 8-yard gain on the keeper. 2nd and 2 from the 22. Hits Steamboat Sammy on the out route. Cuts up the field for 7 yards and another first down. Hit Colt 45 on the screen pass. He gets up the field for 9 yards. 2nd and 1 from the 6-yard line. And that's the end of the third quarter. It's a shootout here. A couple turnovers from the Wranglers give the Houston Cougars a 3-point lead. But the Wranglers are threatening to score. Put those fours up, fans. Let's get her done. Powell throws that way behind Moss on the slant. Almost another turnover. He's up 3rd down and 1. And with a head full of steam, Steamboat Sammy Fogarty gets his 100-yard day and a first down on the same carry. Give it to Matt Henry on the triple option. He swings around for a 1-yard gain. 2nd and goal from the 1.5-yard line. Powell keeps it, powers through for a 2-yard touchdown, and the Wranglers are back on top, 31-27. 7 minutes to go in the game. We'll start this drive at the 28-yard line. Arthur Morgan drops the house call. He made a break on that ball, and he couldn't get the handle on it. Falls out of his hands like a grease pig. Would have been 6. 10-yard gain on 2nd down. Gives him a first down. Another drop pass over the middle. 2nd down and 10. Great play by the corner that knocked a pass out. And another pass knocked away by Arthur Morgan. That brings out the punt team with a 4-point lead. Wranglers get the ball back. And a great return by Scoots McShoots. 21 yards. We'll start this drive at the 46. Powell keeps it on that run, gets 8 yards. He's getting close to his own 100-yard day. And another run to Steamboat Sammy Fogarty. 10 yards and a first down. Powell keeps his balance, cuts up the field for 13 yards, and gets his 100-yard rushing day. First down. Padilla, the angry tortilla, powers forward for a 1-yard gain on the triple option pitch to the fullback. 2nd down and 9. And with a head full of steam, Steamboat Sammy Fogarty says, "Get out of my way." 8 yards on the carry. 3rd down and 1. Arthur Morgan's in there at running back since we got a hurt Clyde Simpson. Takes a pitch and gets a 5-yard gain and a first down. And another pitch to Steamboat Sammy Fogarty, and it's a touchdown. And the Lone Star Wranglers go up 38-27 with 4 minutes and 41 seconds on the clock. Oh no, Powell's hurt. Like he took a shot to the ribs on that carry. Powell's sacrificing his body right here to get the win for us. And Powell's going to be out for the rest of the game with back spasms. The local marshal will have to come in to spell for him for the rest of the game. Oh, the late hit called on Brown. He's been itching for a sack all day. Dove too late after the throw. Tack on another 15 yards. Corner route nets him 23 yards. First down, just outside the red zone for the Cougars. Bill Brown almost had the sack. Quarterback made a move on him, and he breaks up the field for a big gain. 1st and goal from the 6. Johnny Death Reynolds gets there to force him back inside and then make a stop. Oh, a false start. That's going to knock him back 5 yards. 2nd and goal, the 8-yard line. Oh, Owen Still gets him just before he gets into the end zone. They try to run the quarterback draw. We were ready for it. Loss of 3 on the play. Jake Braun gets his first tackle for loss of his career. Brings up 4th and goal. The 3-yard line. They're going to stay on the field. Great catch by the wide receiver. And it's a touchdown for the Cougars. Now they're looking for another 2. No good. It's a 5-point lead with 3 minutes to go. Local marshal in to close out the game with Powell resting his back on the sideline. Steamboat Sammy powers forward for 7 yards on the counter play. 3rd down and 2. Houston calls a timeout. Another carry to Darrell Burns gets the first down. Houston calls another timeout. Cougars on the verge of losing this game. Loco keeps that read option, gets 3 yards. Houston calls their final timeout with 2 minutes and 9 seconds on the clock and a 2nd and 7 coming up. Daryl Burns makes a big cutback, gets 8 yards and a first down. Timeouts for the Cougars and a fresh set of downs. Marshall slides after a 4-yard gain, and there goes the clock a-ticking. Local gets the first and slides down again, minute on the clock, and for the second year in a row, the Lone Star Wranglers walk away with a victory against the Houston Cougars. It was a shootout today, but the Wranglers come away with the victory thanks to the steam-powered legs of Steamboat Sammy Fogarty. And Sammy Fogarty gets player of the game, 138 yards on 18 carries and 2 touchdowns. And the Lone Star Wranglers start off the 3rd season of Rusty Westwood's career, 1-0. And here's the tale of the tape. The Lone Star Wranglers come away with a 38-33 victory with 22 first downs, 405 yards of total offense. We ran it 47 times for 282 yards on the ground with 4 touchdowns. We were 13 for 23 through the air with a touchdown, 123 yards passing. We were 8 for 12 on 3rd downs, 2 for 2 on 4th downs, and 100% in the red zone with 5 touchdowns. But we did have 3 turnovers on the day. Ramon Powell threw 3 picks. Ramon Powell was 13 for 23 with 123 yards passing and 1 touchdown. On the ground, it was the Steamboat Sammy Fogarty show. 18 carries, 138 yards, and 2 touchdowns, along with 20 yards on the day. Ramon Powell also had a 100-yard day, 16 carries for 103 yards, 2 touchdowns as well. Burns was good, spotting Fogarty there at the end when he got winded, 5 carries for 21 yards. Receiving for the day, not much here, we didn't throw it very much. Gammalee led the team with 4 catches and 34 yards. Newcomer Colt Winchester had 2 catches for 31 yards. And Robbie Lawless, sophomore tight end, he had 1 catch for 16 yards, and it was a touchdown. Had 2 pancakes today. Doc Hollandaise had 1. Peter Beater had 1. On the defensive side of the ball, Scoots McShoots led the team with 6 total tackles, 1 for a loss, and 1 sack on the day. Johnny Death Reynolds also had a sack with 5 total tackles. We had 4 sacks as a team. Tim Morales had a sack, and Alan Pierre had a sack his first game as a defensive tackle. Newcomer Marshall White had the only turnover of the day with an interception. And that does it for this episode of Lone Star Wrangler Football. After 1 game in the 3rd season of Lone Star Wrangler Football, we're 1-0 after taking down our rival, the Houston Cougars. Next time we take on number 3 Texas. They're 1-0 on the year, and they're the number 3 team in the nation. We head into Austin to hostile territory to take on the Longhorns, so don't miss it. Until then, though, folks, remember, don't drink downstream from the herd.